Oops. All right. Hello. Welcome to Yoga Stories Vinyasa Flow Foundations, A Beginner's Mind. I'm going to take you through just a brief beginners, or rather Vinyasa Flow foundational practice. Yoga, why do it? Strength, flexibility, calming of the mind. It is, I think, truly one of those things that you try, you do, and you enjoy. Or you don't. Some people don't. Some people have other ways of calming the mind, getting strength and flexibility, and that's cool too. The beginner's mind is a way of looking at something from as though you are approaching it from the beginning. Some of you are watching this because you are approaching our Vinyasa Flow from the beginning. You're new to the practice of yoga. Awesome. You already have the beginner's mind for this. Another area of life, or other areas of life, you might feel like you know, I got this, I know what I'm doing, all of this kind of thing. The beginner's mind is this idea that you approach even those things that you feel like you know and you have down as though you don't, so that you're more open to new ideas, new ways of thinking about that area or that idea. And so even if you are very well practiced in the art of yoga, this is a great way to approach the practice from that beginner's mind. So let's begin. We will start in child's pose. Come down to the mat. Knees come to the outside edges of the mat. Big toes touch. Set the hips back toward the heels. Reach the arms out in front of you. And you can let your forehead come to the ground. What we're wanting to do here is find rest, for one. Make a connection between the body and the mind. Draw our attention to the body. Feel every limb sinking into the ground. Some modifications for this: you can stack fists. Place your forehead on your fists. Play around with that. See if that feels better on the neck. If you have a block, you can also use a block and place your forehead on the block. Typically, the tops of the feet will touch the mat. If this does not feel good on the tops of your feet, you can always curl the toes under. That is okay. In the practice of yoga, we're really wanting to be where we need to be in each pose, honoring where your body is at in this moment. Every day is different, and every day our body is different and changing constantly. So just honor where you're at in the moment and be where you need to be. Here in child's pose, we'll begin to come into the Ujjayi breath. That's an audible breath, slightly constricting the back of the throat as you inhale through the nose. Exhaling through the nose, using the same muscles you would to whisper. If you have any lung issues, asthma, anything like that, you can avoid this breath and just breathe deeply in and out through the nose. The audible Ujjayi breath brings heat into the body. And it brings our attention to the breath, as vinyasa is movement with the breath. Ujjayi means victory. So thinking about moving with victory into each pose. Inhale, slide the hips forward, chest comes forward. Lift the forearms, knees come in, hip width apart underneath the hips. Hands shoulder width apart, shoulders over the wrists. Tabletop. Feel the spine lengthen. Crown of the head is reaching forward, tailbone reaching back. In the physical practice of yoga, we're decompressing the spine. When we walk, when we sit, when we stand, whatever we do throughout the day causes our spine to compress. So we're creating space here through each pose between the discs. We're also cultivating flexibility in the spine as well. So as we move through cow and cat, you begin to feel the flexibility come into the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone and the eyes, come up, cow. Exhale, push the ground away, send the eyes toward the belly button, arch the back, tailbone down. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Deep exhale for cat. One more inhale, drop the belly, lift the eyes, create a C in the back. Exhale, press into the ground, arch the back, lift. Through the top of the back, letting the tailbone and the eyes come down. Inhale to a neutral spine. Exhale. Inhale, draw the right hand forward, palm facing in. Feel the upper arm bone plug into the shoulder. So we're keeping here the bicep and tricep strong. Still lengthening through the arm to the tips of the fingers. Feel that energy. Still pressing into the ground with the left hand. Strength there. And on your next exhale, press the left leg back, heel pressing forward, toes face the ground so the foot is flexed. Feel the upper leg bone plug into the hip. Staying strong through the quad and the hamstrings. Also feeling that stretch through the calf. Abdominals are engaged here for balance. Everything is strong, plugged in, and lengthened. Still breathing. If you need to, you can always bring the toes down to the ground. If anything is ever too much or in pain, You can always return to our child's pose or just come out of the pose. On your next exhale, knee and hand return to the ground. Inhale, left arm reaches out in front of you, palm facing in. Plug it in. Press the ground away with the right hand. Breathe. On your exhale, press the right leg back, pressing through the heel, toes face the ground, abdominals engaged. Plug the upper leg bone in to the hip, feeling that strength there. Eyes still toward the ground. Soften the face, soften the jaw, space between the teeth. Exhale, hand and knee return to the ground. Inhale, curl the toes under, hover the knees, draw the low abdominals in, press down through the pads of the finger, heel of the hands. Press down through the forefinger and thumb. Press the ground away. Let the hips lift, heels press toward the ground, coming into downward facing dog. Here you might feel the legs tight, so you can feel free to bend the knees, one knee at a time. Perhaps bending both knees, sending the hips higher, and pressing the heels away. Still pressing down through thumbs and forefingers. Feel the triceps engage. Hamstrings pressing behind you. Heels don't have to touch the ground. Just that movement in that direction, you'll feel the strength there. The head and the neck hang heavy. Eyes are just softly gazing between the toes. One more deep inhale. Exhale all of your breath, look to the front of the mat, step or walk. Come right into ragdoll, feet hip width apart. Drape the torso over the legs. Hands can hang heavy here. Again, the neck and the head relax down. Weight comes to the front of the feet. You can also bring hands to opposite elbows. Feel free to sway side to side. Nod the head, shake the head. On an exhale, release the fingers to the ground, toe heel the feet together. Draw the fingers about a foot in front of your toes. Wherever you're at, you may be here, and that is okay. Just in that direction, about a foot in front of the feet. On an inhale, draw the hands to the hips. Exhale, inner thighs rotate inward, press the hips forward, flat back as you rise to standing. Release the fingers toward the ground. Inhale, the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, the shoulders roll down and back. Inhale, reach, mountain. Shoulder blades release down the back. even as you stay energized through the fingertips. On an exhale, hands come to prayer through the center of the heart. And here you can close your eyes. You can make a dedication, dedicating your practice to someone today. You can set an intention for your practice. Perhaps dedicating your practice to someone who needs the energy, the lightness, the joy, the playfulness that we'll be moving through today. Perhaps setting your intention to develop the strength, the flexibility, the playfulness, the energy, the joy that we'll be creating today as we move in our practice. Now opening your eyes, release the fingertips toward the ground. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, flat back on the way down, swan diving forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingers in front of the toes, hands on the shins, wherever you need to be to find the torso parallel with the ground. You can bend the knees. Weight is even between the front and back of the feet, shoulders away from the ears. Crown of the head reaching, gaze toward the ground. On your next exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, flat back on your way up, pressing the hips forward, reaching the fingertips to the sky. Exhale, hands to prayer. Release the fingers to the ground, palms face out. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the palms onto the ground, step the feet back, high plank. Press the heels away. You can bring the knees to the ground if you need to, or even if you want to. Again, our bodies are in a different place each day, always changing, so be where you need to be. Press down through the pads of the fingers, heels of the hand. Abs engaged. On an exhale, slowly release down to the ground, elbows in at the sides, still keeping the core engaged. Tops of the feet press into the mat. Hips press into the mat. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, draw the chin, chest forward for just a small cobra here. Exhale, forehead to the ground. Inhale, draw the chest forward. Exhale, forehead to the ground. One more. Inhale, planting the feet, planting the hips, keeping the glutes relaxed. Chest comes forward. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tabletop. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees, hands shoulder width apart, knees hip width apart. Inhale, curl the toes under, hover the knees, draw the low abdominals in. Exhale, push the ground away. Send the hips high, back to downward facing dog, Ardha Deep inhale. Exhale all of the breath. Look to the front of the mat. Step or walk. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Sweep the arms out, up, flat back. Inner thighs rotating in. Keep the legs strong. Exhale, forward fold, flat back on your way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Again, everything about keeping space through the spine, keeping the spine long and flexible. And then exhale, plant the palms, step it back, high plank. Press the heels away. Keep the quads, hamstrings engaged, core engaged. On an exhale, body comes a couple inches forward. Come down halfway, just to the elbows. Again, bringing the knees down to the ground if you need to. Plant the tops of the feet. Inhale the chest between the biceps, straightening the arms for upward facing dog. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, curl the toes under, press the ground away, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Exhale all of the breath. Look to the front of the mat. Step or walk. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, hands to the center of the heart. Release the fingertips toward the ground. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Weight comes to the front of the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Length through the spine. Exhale, step the left foot back to a low lunge. Keeping the back heel lifted, back leg is straight. Front knee just over the ankle. Draw in the abdominals. Everything strong in the foundation. Feet about hip width apart. And once you feel stable here, again, always feeling free to bring that knee to the ground, the back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms back, grounded airplane. Shoulders away from the ears, press the shoulder blades toward each other, bringing strength into the upper back. And immediately you'll be feeling strength through the front calves, quads, hamstrings. Stretch through the back of the back leg. On your next inhale, sweep the arms forward and up for a full high crescent lunge. Try to find the torso lift out of the hips. Spine is long, neck is relaxed, crown of the head reaching to the ceiling, shoulder blades relaxed down the back. Deep inhale. Exhale, rotate torso to the right, letting the arms come out. Arms can also always come right to prayer if that feels better on the shoulders, or if that's just what you want to do today. You can keep your head looking to the side of you, or if it feels okay on the neck, you can look behind you. It's all about where your range of motion is in this moment. Inhale, bring the arms back to center, back up. Exhale, hands to either side of the front foot. Inhale, left foot meets the right, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back this time to that low lunge, feet hip width apart, front knee just over the ankle. Back heel lifted. Again, feeling free to bring the knee to the ground if you need to or want to. Sweep the arms back for grounded airplane. Keep the abdominals engaged, inner thighs pressing toward each other. Stay strong. Keep breathing. Keep the face soft. Yes, there is strength. Yes, there is discomfort. But if there's ever any pain, again, come right out of the pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Full high crescent lunge here. Again, here I have the variation of the knee on the ground. Inhale, feel the length through the spine, lift out of the hip. Exhale, rotate the torso to the left. You can express the arms out and look behind you. You can bring the palms together and look to the side of you. It's all about how your neck, shoulders, body in general is feeling right now. So pay attention to that. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. Exhale, hands to either side of the front foot. Inhale, right foot meets the left, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. That's our high to low plank. You can also feel free to take the option of coming to the belly. Inhale, Cobra or Upward Facing Dog. Exhale, Downward Facing Dog. Press the ground away, send the hips back and high. Inhale, right leg lifts. Just hip width is okay. Press the heel away. On an exhale, draw the elbow to the right, or draw the knee to the right elbow. Inhale, long. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, length. Exhale, knee to up to left elbow. Inhale, long. Exhale, toes return to the ground. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale it long. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale it long. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, length. Exhale, toes return to the ground. Deep inhale. Exhale, all of the breath, look to the front of the mat, step or walk. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back to warrior two position. Back leg is straight, toes about 90 degrees. Press down through the back edge of the back foot. Front knee just over the ankle. As your foundation is set, heels can be in one line, or the front heel you can find a place where the front heel seems to dissect the back foot, playing around with whatever feels most stable for you. Once that is set, you can reach, lift, reach the arms out, lift out of the hip, inhale, spine long, shoulders relaxed, crown of the head reaching to the ceiling, gaze is soft over the front fingers. Exhale, side angle, front forearm to front thigh, reach the back arm up. If you'd like to, you can extend the side angle, bringing the top arm over the face, keeping the chest rotated toward the ceiling. Front knee toward the pinky. Inhale, reverse warrior. Back hand comes down the back leg, reach the front arm up. You can also wrap the back arm around the low back for support. Also, for more ease on the shoulders, you can always draw the top arm to the hip. Just finding the shoulders roll back, chest opens to the ceiling, front knee still over the ankle and toward the pinky. On an exhale, return to warrior two. Pivot the toes toward each other, hands on hips, crown of the head reaching to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway first, weight to the front of the feet. Inhale, crown of the head reaching in front of you. Exhale, release the hands toward the ground. Let the head release toward the ground. Press the left palm into the ground in the center of the feet. Inhale, rotate the torso to the right, letting the right arm lift straight up or bring it to the hip, again, wherever you need to be. Still keeping those deep breaths. On an exhale, return the right hand to the ground. Press the right hand into the ground. Inhale, draw the torso to the left, lifting the left arm up or drawing the hand to the hip. This is more about the rotation, flexibility in the spine. Exhale, the left hand returns to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift here. Exhale, pivot the feet forward, plant the palms, step it back, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low plank or to the belly. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Exhale all of the breath. Look to the front of the mat, step or walk. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back to a warrior two position. Back leg straight, toes about 90. Press into the back edge of the back foot, front knee just over the ankle. Heels in one line or front heel dissecting the back foot. Once you find your stable place, you can rise, reach the arms up or bring them to your hips. Feel the torso lift out of the hips. Give space for your breath. Give space for your back. Gazing softly over the front fingers or shoulder if your hands are on your hips. Just finding the shoulders relax wherever you are. Exhale, side angle, front forearm to front thigh. Reach the back arm up. Keeping the chest open If the breath and body allow, you can extend that side angle by reaching the arm over the face and the fingertips forward. Inhale, reverse warrior, back hand down the back leg, front arm reaching up. Still keeping the front knee bent just over the ankle, not beyond it, and toward the pinky. Keeping that knee safe. Exhale. Warrior two. Turn the toes out this time. Hands open to opposite corners of the room. Star pose. You can look up for a little back bend. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come together. Sink the hips down for horse. Here again. Knees just over the ankles. Tailbone press down toward the mat. Hips forward, pressing forward. Feel that strength through the quads, through the hamstrings, really through that whole foundation. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. Inhale, stand it up, pivot the feet forward, release the hands to the ground, press the palms, step it back, high to low plank or to the belly, always feeling free to skip this part of the flow altogether, and come right to exhaling to downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Exhale all of the breath, look to the front of the mat, step or walk. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, hands to prayer, seat to chair. Bend the knees, sit the hips back. Engage the core. Draw the tailbone toward the ground. Weight comes toward the back of the feet. Deep inhale, feel the length through the crown of the head. Exhale, high twist to the right, keeping the knees in one line, just drawing the torso toward the right. If you would like, you can express the arms out and look behind you. Again, shoulders, neck, body, breath. If all are in harmony, remain in harmony here. Feel free to take these various modifications. Inhale it back to center. Feel the length through the spine, neck relaxed, shoulders relaxed, crown of the head reaching to the ceiling. Exhale, twist to the left. Again, knees stay in one line. Staying here, looking to the side, or expressing the arms out, looking behind you. I cannot emphasize enough honoring where your body is at in this moment. Maybe yesterday you were like, I did 100 push-ups yesterday. How come I can't reach my arms out? Well, you did 100 push-ups yesterday. So every day is different. There's no reason to push yourself further than you need to go. Inhale it back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back, high plank. Draw the body all the way to the ground, elbows stay connected to the sides. Right cheek to the mat, gaze to the left. Let the arms be long at the sides, relax the neck, relax the feet, everything that's touching the mat relaxes into it. Inhale, left cheek to the mat, gaze to the right. Even here, keeping the eyelids soft. Or if your eyes are open, the gaze soft. Inhale, chin to center. Flip the palms toward the mat, curl the toes under. Drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, chin, chest, shoulders, arms, hands, legs, feet. Lift for locust. Pressing the hips down into the ground, keeping the glutes relaxed. Shoulder blades press toward each other. On an exhale, release everything slowly to the ground. Right cheek to the mat, gaze to the left. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, chin to the mat. Bend the knees. Draw the heels toward your seat. Reach back for the tops of your feet or for the ankles or in that general direction. If you can reach the feet, inhale, kick the feet into the hands, letting the chest, chin lift naturally. If the feet are not accessible to your hands, just draw the hands in that direction, keeping the heels pressing toward your seat, keeping your seat relaxed. Shoulders away from the ears. Shoulder blades press toward the back or press toward each other. And just a small, really, what is a small cobra here with a slight stretch through the quads. Exhale, slowly release the feet. Release everything down. Left cheek to the mat, gaze to the right. Inhale, chin to center. Hands underneath the shoulders. Exhale, press it back to child's pose. You can bring the knees together and let the arms be long at the sides of the body. Exploring that variation of child's pose. Or again, bringing the knees out to the outer edges of the mat, big toes touch, arms long in front of you, and forehead to the mat to a block, to stacked fists or hands. Inhale, draw the hips forward, chest comes forward, hands press into the ground, forearms lift, back up to our tabletop. Inhale, curl the toes under, hover the knees. Exhale, press the round away, send the hips back and high, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Exhale all of the breath, look to the front of the mat, step or walk. Come right onto your seat for boat pose, Navasana, balancing on your seat. Reaching the arms long in front of you, palms face each other, heels lift, chest draws forward. You can take the legs long in front of you. You can bring the heels to the ground, hands to either side of your seat, wherever you need to be today. It's okay to shake. It's okay to feel uncomfortable. Pain is not okay. On an exhale, draw the heels to the ground. Let the legs reach out long in front of you, sitting up straight, spine length. Neck relaxed, crown of the head reaching. Inhale, reach the fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward, leading with the chest. So letting the hands come wherever they will, pressing the heels away from you. Inhale, crown of the head reaches. Exhale, perhaps finding a little bit deeper fold. Inhale, walk the hands back toward your seat, sit up. Reach the arms in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release the back to the ground. Let the arms come to the sides, palms face the ground, bend the knees, draw the heels in toward your seat, and we'll come right into bridge. Press the feet down into the ground, inhale, send the hips high, shimmy shoulders beneath you for support. You can draw the fingers together, clasp the fingers beneath the low back for more support through the forearms, really just wanting to find you are not applying pressure to the neck, the cervical spine. You want to keep pressure off of the neck as much as possible. On an exhale, release the fingers if they're there. Slowly lower the back down to the ground. Perhaps lifting the heels as that last bit of spine rolls down. Draw the soles of the feet together, let the knees butterfly open, Supta Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. One hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Here you can close the eyes or keep the eyes softly gazing toward the ceiling, bringing back to memory, either the person to whom you dedicated the practice today or the intention you set for this practice. Take a moment to observe where your body is at, where your breath is at, where you feel stronger, more flexible. Where you feel more calm in mind. This is a time to reflect on the positive attributes of the practice. Again, that beginner's mind, whether you are new to the practice or not, is about approaching life, approaching this practice, but it's also about approaching life as though you are completely new to it. It brings such a refreshing playfulness into life when we look at it as though we are new. And every day we are new. Every day our body is different. We're moving better or worse than the day before, or rather differently than the day before is a better way to put it. We may think that there are things that we just know, we got this, we know it, we're experts in this field. And that may be very true. But when we do approach something, anything, whether we're experts or not, as being completely new to it, we open up our minds, our bodies, our hearts to new possibilities, to new perspectives, to learning. bring the knees together. Draw the knees in toward the chest, arms out to a T, palms face the ground, relaxing the shoulder blades on the ground. On an exhale, draw the knees to the right, gaze to the left, supine twist. Relax the neck. Let gravity relax the bottom leg toward the ground, top leg follows. Inhale, knees to center. Exhale, knees fall left, gaze to the right. Inhale, knees to center. Draw the knees in toward the chest. Arms reach through the legs for the bottoms of the feet. Happy baby pose. Pressing the knees toward the outside of the shoulders. You can rock side to side. Straighten one leg, then the other. Again here. Coming to that beginner's mind. Coming to that place of being a baby. And you can watch how babies just explore, small children even just like explore the world. Because they are so new. They are so new to it. And everything is something to be curious about. Everything is it's just so new. So I cannot express enough the importance of approaching life playfully, newly, refreshed, opening up to new perspectives, ideas, thoughts, ways of being. As I've said in classes, there are however many bodies in the class. And there's that many bodies, however many people there are in this world, that's millions of different ways to experience each pose, to experience life. Ours is not the only way. Inhale, draw the knees together, wrap the forearms over the shins, draw the shoulders up, hug everything in, give yourself a hug. You did an awesome job today. You moved. If you moved at all, let go of any judgment or doubt you have about your movement. You moved today. And that is a beautiful thing. Let the legs go long. Reach the arms up overhead. Full body stretch. Inhale. Hands away from the feet. Exhale. Fully relax down into the ground. Let the earth support you. Hands release. Arms release to the sides of your body, feet fall open. And you can take a moment here to relax in Shavasana, relaxing for as long as you like. if you need to or would like to, you can stay here resting in Shavasana, or final resting pose. Or you can draw the knees in toward your chest, reach the arms up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, roll to the right, letting the bicep become a pillow for your head. Inhale, slowly coming up to a comfortable seated position. Hands in prayer, eyes can remain closed. I will take 3 deep breaths together. Release your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, thumbs to the center of the forehead. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Bowing forward. Namaste is an expression meaning the divine in me honors the divine in you. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you have a lovely day, lovely evening, whatever time you're watching this. Enjoy it. Peace. Namaste.